And it made me feel.
Yo.
Hey.
Still connecting.
Yeah, she connected. She connected audio.
Drake be hitting the same pockets, but his shit's just so smooth.
You're right. It's smooth.
His shit's undeniably smooth, bro. I mean, it's just y'all see he went 1, 2, 3 on Billboard.
I seen that shit, bro.
Who does that?
What?
Charlemagne the God was questioning whether we were still in the Drake era, and he was like, "We in the Drake era. He top 3. We still in the Drake era." You feel me? That's the whole decade, bro. Come on,
man.
Charlemagne's a whole ass clown, bro.
I like him, bro. He's smart, bro. He's smart, bro. He played the game right, bro. I promise you.
Hey, Take Care dropped.
He knows how to control
a decade ago.
He knows how to control conversations, bro, and he knows how to speak on topics. It's a primary play.
Still got a decadent flow. Hey. Damn.
And Dogecoin is still going up, bro.
Hey, I'm sipping that pina colada. I hit your bitch just like a pinata. Damn.
Hey.
It was at 30, bro. I'm really at $250 in Dogecoin, bro.
Dude,
I put it like
take that out, right? You could just
put it like 12. Right, I have to connect my account. If my account was already like locked in, I could withdraw it and I would get it. But I haven't done none of that yet.
So one Dogecoin
is you got your paper out. One Dogecoin is 0.28 cents right now.
It's still low-key cheap, though.
So listen, bro. I got 800.
It still is cheap.
How much Doge you got, Nick?
Like 2,300 of them shits.
2,300 of them.
That's like the language now. Yeah. Like, well, how much Doge you got? Hey, how much Doge you got?
Enough. I got it, bro.
No, that's a fact.
If I would have put in like a rack though.
I would put in a rack. It would be a rap. Back then, when we was busting, when it was busting back, like it would be a rap.
Yeah. Hey, when we thought it was busting at 8 cents.
Oh, my homie sold. I hit my friend, and I was like, "Bro, Dogecoin is busting right now. You still got it?" He's like, "Nah, bro, I sold it already."
Dude, same. All my homies sold that shit. I'm like, y'all are dumb.
Yo.
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you right now.
Yep.
Now we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I had my computer's acting stupid.
Your camera is flipped though. It's like sideways.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Now you straight. Naya, what's happening, dude? What's good?
Not much.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome to the first episode of Foxglove Radio. So this is basically just a brand new show that we decided to launch, and we're just basically talking to different people on creative vibes or design vibes. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're actually 3 recording artists right now, part of a record team, and I've also released a clothing brand called Divine Fabrications. And these 2 guys are out of college, but I'm still in college. So for the most part,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get into that creative realm, but it's good to meet you. It's good to meet you. So tell us how you got started into this carpet creation. What do you call it? Carpet customization. Talk about it.
I call it tufting. A lot of people call it like different things, like rug making. Or I mainly call it tufting. I got into it back when I've seen it before, like a couple of years ago, like on TikTok and stuff. Like it was really popular on there, and I'm like, what is this? How are y'all doing this? So during quarantine, everybody got a chance to be in the house. So I was like, let me just go ahead and try it out. And I tried it. I wasn't really that good at it at first, but I had to keep going to get better and better at it. So,
That's fire. So you called it tifting? What did you say?
Tufting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how, so from the process to where you started to where you're at right now, how long have you been doing it?
It's been a little over a year now because we were in quarantine. It started in March, and I got it. Yeah, so it's been a little bit over a year now.
Man, so how's it going for you? Is it going crazy? I mean, I know I seen the social media. I seen the projects you're working on.
Hey, she's supposed to commission, so she got to be busting.
Yeah, now as because of my channel and stuff like that, I'm starting to promote because I've never been one to really promote myself. So I would just put stuff out there and just be like, whatever, whoever sees it. But now that I'm like starting to like actually put the work behind it, like people like commissions are coming out of everywhere. Like I'm backed up right now. So
backed up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are,
Hey, that's
are, are you on Etsy too? I've seen
no,
like a lot of rugs and stuff on Etsy.
I'm still trying to figure that out if I want to like Etsy or
Right.
like do. Like, it's so much stuff that goes into this. I'm still trying to figure everything out.
Hell yeah.
Man, so you say you backed up right now. That's kind of a good position to be in, but it's kind of like shaky too, because it's just you got a lot of products that you have to fulfill or orders that you have to fulfill.
A lot of eyes on me right now. Yeah, it's like trying to just stay focused because I am in school too right now, to finishing up my semester. So I'm just trying to juggle.
So in terms of the rug creations, Dufting, is that what you said?
Tufting, so
Tufting,
teach.
bro. It's Tufting.
Yo, sorry.
For the team, my guy.
My bad. So like you said, you're in school. So are those the two like primary things that you are focused on in terms of your like day-to-day work?
Primarily, I'm a photographer. I would say, like, well, right now.
Oh,
So, how do I say this? Right now, I mainly do school photography, but it's kind of directly related to what I do want to do because I'm mainly a portrait photographer and things like that. So I do like senior pictures and stuff like that. So that's slow right now because everybody's graduating and stuff, but I am gonna have stuff to do for that too. But so I'm trying to pick up the slack in other areas where I am creative at. So that's where the whole Tufting thing came from. So.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's fire.
It's all about that juggling things, man. I think all of us know how that is, to have shit we got to do and then shit we want to do and shit that's going to make us money and shit that maybe might not and all that. I mean, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. In terms of like the fabrics and the supplies that you use, what's it like? What do you obviously you be using yarn, right, for the yarn for the carpet?
And when I first started doing, I would use like crafts. Well, I still do sometimes. I do like craft store yarn where you get like from Michael's or Joann's, like the acrylic kind where it's like real cheap, just something to practice with. But now that I'm like elevating more, I'm trying to use wool as it lasts longer. I don't want to trying to upgrade it a little bit.
Right.
But the money that goes into it, like, yeah, it's fun, but like it's a lot of money that goes into it as far as this, like certain commissions, am I like charging enough? Because like there's almost like $100 worth of yarn just to go into the fabric. So it's just a lot sometimes, but it's fun. I like it.
That's what's important. Passionate about it.
I have a question for you. Do you see yourself collaborating with other tufters, I guess, or other people who make rugs?
So I actually do want to do that with other tufters. Right now I am kind of working on a design thing with another designer. She reached out to me. I've seen some of her work, pretty cool. So we're trying to figure something out with that. We haven't really talked that much, but I am definitely down to like collaborate and stuff.
That's hard. Yeah, I usually see a lot of shit on TikTok. I'll see one video that went viral and then just scroll through their whole page, see their different designs. What's like your like favorite design that you've done so far? Favorite rug?
I'm actually doing it right now. I just posted it on my Instagram, my other one.
It's that.
Oh, what's your Instagram? I'm finna peep.
It's Rugsbynaya. So yeah. But it's like I haven't posted the whole thing. It's like a sun and the moon type thing.
Yeah.
That's hard.
So that's probably one of my favorite ones so far.
That does look like some high quality yarn wool.
Yeah, it's wool. I actually like it way better than the other ones because like it feels better on like when you like step on it too. So I like it better.
That's so cool. Do you make is it all like indoor rugs or have you tried like an outdoor sort of rug?
And tried it. I'm because I'm not sure like what type, like if it's like certain type of materials that you have. It's just
Word.
I don't know. I'm still doing research on it, but
for sure.
Man, that's cool. So like in terms of like your pricing for your basic rugs, obviously I think it would go by sizing, right?
Yeah, I'm mainly based it off sizing and like depending on what the design is, like how it may be like something like simple, like complex, or like how many colors go into it, because then that can be a lot too, whether I have to use colors that I already have, or I have to go out and get them. So it really depends on that.
So what's the most expensive like rug that you sold?
Probably the one that I'm working on now. That one's, I think I sold it to him I'm making it for $200.
Hell yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
I have another question for you, and get more specific into what you do with your craft. What is your favorite thing about what you do, whether it be like a certain pattern or a certain technique that you do? Like, what do you enjoy most about that craft that you do?
I would just say, like, my favorite part is, like, because whatever rug, all the rugs that I make, I do time lapses for, whether I'm going to post it or not. So my favorite part is, like, seeing, like, the process of, like, going, like, a blank canvas, and then on the other side, it's just, like, this whole thing is happening on the other side, and I get to see that back in real time. I think that's the coolest part for me.
That is hella cool. Do you use, like, a projector, too?
Yeah, it's like a little projector I got. The cheapest one I could find off of Amazon, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it work or not, so I'm like, let me just try it, and yeah, it works.
Amazon clutch for that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Jeff Bezos, I guess.
Yo, so Naya, oh, you can run it.
Okay, so little more deeper. What do you want your legacy to be before you leave this earth?
I think about, that's funny because I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, what do I want to be known as in this world? I think it would just to be known for my art and what I do. Like, mainly my art, I would say. Like, I don't just want to be known as just somebody that's just putting stuff out that it doesn't really mean anything to them, or just just because it looks cool or something. Like, I wanted to have some sort of meaning, and people like to see the real me in whatever I do. I think, I don't know. Did that make sense?
No, you answered it
Absolutely.
perfectly. You answered it perfectly. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I think it's real cool how you're making something, like, for me, like a rug. I'm gonna keep a rug for like a long ass time. So you're making something that's gonna be with someone for a long time, especially if it has some, like, if you're commissioned to do something with some sentimental value. That's hella cool. I respect you for that. That's really cool.
That's I would say that's my intention with everything that I do. I don't want to just like have like superficial things that I put out there. I want it to mean something, even if it's just something small, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me about your YouTube channel. I see you got about like sub 2,000 subs. It's kind of jumping. How do you tell me about the process on when you started uploading, and then when you slowly seeing the streams or the views increase?
The funny thing is, I've been doing YouTube for a while now, a long time. Like, I would post, like, because I don't mainly do tufting. Like, I'm a graphic designer. That's what I'm in school for. I would post like tutorials and like Photoshop stuff like that. So I've been doing it for a while, but like tufting was just another thing that I just like another medium that I wanted to try. So I thought, well, it looks cool. Maybe other people would appreciate it too. So that's where the whole thing came from. And I didn't think it was gonna like blow up like it did. Like, I knew it was like a hot topic because like not many people were talking about it. Like, it's still like fairly a new thing to many people, so not many people know about it and they want to know about it. So I knew it was gonna get some type of views. I wasn't expecting like where it is now, which is pretty cool. So.
Yeah, it's definitely jumping right now. No doubt that the ball is gonna keep rolling on that. Do you be finding trouble trying to create the content to showcase, your work, and also showcase like what you want the audience to see as well? Like when we were just speaking about legacy and things like that.
I mean, I don't really have trouble like putting it together as far as like, I think that the whole editing process and jumbling it together, I can get like very like particular about that because I'm not really into the video that much anyway. So it's just like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying, but I'm trying to convey who I am through videography, which is a new medium for me. I'm still learning like editing and different techniques and like that. So trying to get the point across with that has been difficult, I would say, but I'm learning. So.
Have you done like vlogs and shit too?
Vlogs?
Yeah, vlogs like a day in the life of a
Oh,
tufter.
I feel like I'm not that interesting where people want to see my days.
Dude, you would be surprised. If I saw a tufter, I'd watch that whole thing, and be how does this shit go down?
I don't know. I feel like I've been asked several like by a couple people like to do stuff like that, just like a process video instead of me just like time lapsing it, just like talk or something.
Yeah, just like talking it through. I mean, the least
Yeah,
that can happen is that it doesn't perform well. But what if it
yeah.
performs like hella well? I'm gonna tell you. Have you posted like a under 60-second video on YouTube, like the
No,
YouTube Shorts?
I haven't. I've heard about them. Like they're still new. I'm trying to like, is that whole thing with like TikTok? I'm still trying to figure out like TikTok because people have been telling me to make a TikTok with one of the videos
I
that I don't know how to do.
Listen to this guy. He got this dude is
Dude, no, no, no.
TikToking
I'm
lifestyle. Got 1 million views on YouTube off a TikTok video.
dude. This is what I'm saying. YouTube right now they're trying to launch their shorts. So first of all, I encourage you to make a TikTok and just look at what some of the other tufters are doing and do something like that. I mean, it's it's not super hard to go viral, but even if you don't, like, you could get more work, you could get more commissions, shit like that, just like out of the blue. I mean, that happened to me a few times. But anyways, with the YouTube, um, they're trying to go hard with their like short form content. So any videos under 60 seconds, they're pushing really hard. I had probably like 60 subscribers maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and all of a sudden all the TikToks I had posted to my YouTube just blew the fuck up, and I'm like at 20 something thousand now. So I'm just encouraging you, like, hop on that short form content while it's still early in the game.
That's a sign because you're like
Uh,
the.
I'm saying, like, please do so. I can't wait to see you pop off and to the point where you're gonna have to have a whole team of tufters to handle all your commissions.
Yeah, and speaking about team, like, do you have other people help you out with it? Because it looks like a pretty
um,
large scale project. So it's just like in terms of your help and assistance, I'm pretty sure you'd need some of that. Like,
well, I would say one of my biggest helps, my dad. He's like kind of like, he's a broker, so he knows about like sales and like different things like that. So he's basically like he's been my manager. Like even when I was like doing design work and stuff like that, he like, no, when you're sending an email, you say this, that, and the third. Be more professional. It wouldn't make sense to quote this amount. You do this, you're worth more than that. Like he was like he's like my manager, I would say. So he's been a big help with that. And then my friend, I mean, she's with me all the time. My friend, she'll like help me if I need you to glue this rug while I'm doing this. And she's always been there for me to help. So that's my team right there so far.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Man, that's good. I feel like, have you thought about that, like in terms of team building? Because I'm like, even at the stages like where I'm at, like in my clothing apparel brand, it's like a team seems likely because down the line you're gonna ultimately be in charge of different things that your team can that you like your assignments or what you used to do. You probably was just making the rugs, but now you're at a different level where you have to get back to customers. You have to exchange emails, do advertisements, do promo, work with content. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in terms of that idea of bringing somebody on, what would you think that you would probably be like need somebody to help with near down the future?
It would definitely be nice to have like a second person with the whole tufting thing because that can get backed up like quickly. Another probably like social media. I'm not really that good when it comes to like social media and like responding to people if they have questions or something. Like I try, but I just be doing 50,000 things all the time. So that would be helpful too, I think.
I feel that. Take me through the before we let you go, like take me through the tufting process in the sense of like what you do exactly. Like, cause I seen you had a projector set up, you got the yarn like coming down in front of you. So if you want to briefly explain that.
Okay, so sometimes it'll be either like they'll say I have a vision for something, but I can't quite draw it out. And I'll be like, okay, well, I can draw a little bit here and there, so I can like draw something up for you and like redo it on my iPad and send it and see what they think. If they like it, then we'll just go with that. Or if they'll send me something that like a logo or something that they really, really like, I'll just, okay. So when you're doing it, you got to set up your projector, stretch the fabric on there, make sure everything's good. But always make sure that you flip the design. Otherwise, it's just going to like, it's going to come out like mirrored on the other side. So I always forget to do that, but I'm trying to remember now. Tracing, and then I would usually like start with smaller details first. That way, like the fabric doesn't wrap around, because it can get really messed up really quick. If I work inside and then work outwards, I think would be a better way to explain it. I was just about to go off on a whole tangent. Inside out, and then once you're done, you glue it, take it off well, I leave it on overnight just to make sure it's like really dry, and then to get the smell out, because it has like a real chemical smell, and I don't really like that. Glue it, send it to the customer if they like it, and then roll it up, ship it, and then it's done. But it sounds like not a lot, but usually
that sounds like a lot. What are you talking about? Sounds like a whole ass process.
It's a whole process.
Right. The description is probably way much easier than you actually doing it, of course. So that's fire. Man, I'm not trying to take too much of your time today. But in terms of like promo, anything you want to shout out before we?
I mean, yeah, those are the main things. I really don't have any other platforms that I have to promote. Just my YouTube and Instagram would be nice if y'all could support. You know, if y'all want to buy a rug for me, that's cool too. Down. And yeah.
Yo, hey, at the end of the day, bro, get more storage space on your computer, bro, so you can record videos, bro. That's just the takeaway that we're gonna have to have. But yo, this Foxglove Radio, man, I appreciate y'all coming out for this first episode. Had 20 on, had Naya on, you know what I'm saying? Braxis up in the cut. And man, we got a lot more. Slime Language 2 finna drop tonight. Young Thug, go check it out. Yo, what's up, guys? Real quick, I just want to say today's episode is brought to you by changestore.com. That's www.changestore.com. I want you guys to go there, check out the drip, check out the high essentials, you know what I'm saying? They have jewelry from all types of level, high, low prices. And I think if you're looking to get dripped up for the low, use code Foxglove, you get your percentage off on any purchase that you make from changestore.com. So that's changestore.com. Appreciate you guys.
Affects you. Man, I don't believe in love. Do what I gotta do. I'm complaining about nothing.